Literally, this is day 2 of YouTube just glitching on me. And this time I made sure the phone wasn't too hot. So I don't know what's going on. I've been trying to go live again for what's it called now? Almost an hour again. Oh, well, at least we got it finally. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Let me wipe the camera off. It's a little bit glary. Cool. But yeah. Awesome. Welcome to everybody. Long time no see. Quintus, yeah, long time no see. How you been, brother? Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're gonna have a pretty awesome, fun time. Okay. I had something crazy happen today. Those of y'all who are gonna be joining me. I tried to go to the first Chipotle close to where I live. It was online order only, so I couldn't even have my second meal. And then there was like 15 people waiting. And then I went to a second Chipotle, right? And they closed like 15 minutes before like their closing time. I was like, they took all. I was like, can I get some food? And they're like, no, we already took all our stuff. 15 minutes before they closed. So now I'm gonna be cooking. I'm eating a little bit right now. But yeah, it's like two in a row, two Chipotles in a row. So one was just too filled up with people and online orders. Everybody here, please also like the stream. Okay. So and then we're gonna have a pretty fun stream. But yeah, I thank God it went live because I had to delete YouTube, re-download it, and then it instantly worked. I don't know what's going on with YouTube right now. Recent, I thought my channel got blocked again. But yeah, hope y'all are having a good day. How's y'all's weekend going? What'd y'all do? Thank you. You gotta catch them all, baby. You know, Pokemon something I could talk about for a long time. I remember. Do y'all remember when Burger King had those sick gold cards coming out? Like when you could get them with the meal. It was like a Mewtwo one, a Jigglypuff one. Those are amazing. I love those. Those are really cool. Okay, but y'all, welcome to everyone in the stream. Yeah, I just had a crazy Chipotle failure, so now I'm gonna have to make some food real quick. That's what I'm actually about to do. Let's see where's grab some eggs. While I'm doing this, tell me about y'all's weekend. Are y'all having what y'all do? Anything fun? Want to see what y'all been up to. And then if y'all have any questions about anything, give me a subject to talk about. I'm gonna be making some rice, some scrambled eggs in the microwave actually, because you can. I just learned the other day how you can make them in the microwave. But yeah, I've had a not the best Friday evening, but it's gonna be fun. Pretty cool. Yeah, finished planning this. Awesome. But yeah, I don't know what's up with YouTube today. And the last 2 days I've been getting a little bit frustrated because yesterday I tried to go live for an hour and a half and it made it way too long. And today almost the same thing happened, almost another hour. I'm like, so what's been working? Maybe y'all could tell me if y'all are having some issues on your YouTube. But I had to delete the app and then re-download it just to be able to go live. It took me almost an hour. I made sure I tried every other thing I tried yesterday. It was getting ridiculous. So I don't know what's going on. But yeah, if y'all have any questions about anything, that's why I want to talk to y'all. We're going to have a fun stream. I got some cool things planned that we're going to do as soon as we get more people in here. Right now, I'm just going to be making rice and eggs. Let's see. I got like 15 more seconds of the rice. Sticky rice is the best. Mm-hmm. Yep, I got like. Ooh. Gotta wait for this to cool down because it's pretty hot. What'd y'all eat for dinner today, guys? Anything fun and delicious? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll do the 5 eggs too. Tell me what y'all ate for some dinner, because I got turned down by 2 Chipotles basically. Pretty crazy. I don't know what's going on with the world. But yeah, it's gonna be fun stream. I got some fun things planned. We're gonna have a badass campfire today. Badass campfire stream as soon as we get done making this food. So I'm multitasking right now. Here I just made some rice and cheese, and now I'm gonna make some scrambled eggs. Mm-hmm. Because I saw on TikTok you can make scrambled eggs in the microwave. But yeah, hopefully y'all been having a good Saturday. Sure. And then I could go over some like healthy foods if y'all. I need your muscle. Oh, I got you, brother. The purpose of my channel, in case you're new, is I built my whole physique, about 95% of it, all at home. Okay, so you don't need a gym membership, guys. Especially after my car accident, that's where I got my big scar. I couldn't work out for like 3 years, and I lost everything. All right, so if you need any advice, just let me know. I'll be able to happy to give you. Right now, I'm just making some food because terrible events happen. Hey, how you doing, lover? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Okay, I gotta season this real quick. Put a little salt and pepper. What's y'all's favorite thing to eat if you're having like late night cravings, guys? Tell me about it. I want to see what y'all's favorite kind of foods. Also need it. Mm-hmm. I'm multitasking. Can y'all hear me clearly? Just making sure. If y'all are having some, like I said, I've been having issues with YouTube the last hour. Second day in a row. Been pretty frustrated, but don't worry. Okay. If you want also, like, if y'all have some questions like how to get pretty lean, right now I'm just gonna be eating rice and eggs. Okay. This is my favorite kind of rice to get. It's like the sticky rice. You can get it at Costco. I think it's like 12, 13 bucks. All right, and you get like 12 of them. All right. And it's 90-second rice. So I just pop this in the microwave for like 90 seconds, and then boom, it's edible right away. It's delicious. You can hear clear. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Rachel. Appreciate you. But we're gonna have some fun this stream, guys. You know, I'm gonna stay positive, even though I had a terrible ending to Saturday. But it is what it is. Okay. Yeah. First Chipotle was an online order, and there was like 15 people waiting. The second Chipotle I went to, they just closed 15 minutes earlier. They took away all their stuff, and 15 minutes before they were closing, I was like, "Why?" It's crazy. But it is what it is. Now I'm just having a late night meal. Cool. But yeah, y'all in the chat, make sure everybody likes the stream, please, if you haven't already. That way you can get pushed out some more people. If y'all do ever end up like having late night cravings or something definitely doesn't work out where you have to eat late at night, like right now I am, make sure you sleep like 2 hours later. Okay. Holy shit, you got the physique of a god, brother. What do you do to keep fit? Oh, no problem, brother. I just on my channel, just mostly home workouts. Okay, like after my car accident, that's where I got my scar from. When I was in the Marine Corps, most stuff we learned was bodyweight stuff, like push-ups, squats, burpees, lunges. That's what my whole channel is about, to help people get a physique. You don't need a gym membership, to be real with y'all. Okay, you just need to have consistency and diet, really. And by diet, I mean just eat clean. Okay, like steak, salmon, fish, rice, eggs. You know, things like that. Hey, what's up, Scooby Snack? How y'all doing? You know. Oh wow, we just got a bunch of people in here. Tell me what y'all ate for dinner today. You know, because like I said, I tried to eat a Chipotle. Chipotle number one was online orders only when I got there. There's 15 people waiting. The second Chipotle I went to, they closed 15 minutes early. they like took away all their stuff because I got there like 10:45. The queue usually close, stay open till 11, and they're like, no, sorry. So, are you drunk? No, I'm just eating because I didn't have. I try to eat dinner, and I'm having the same thing. YouTube problems I had yesterday. I try to go live, it just wouldn't go live. The button wasn't working. I don't know what's going on. But no, I'm not drunk. Tell me what y'all ate for dinner, guys. I want to see. Are you Russian? Yes, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Ant-Man's, that's a cool name. Thank you for your service, bro. Absolutely, yeah. But yeah, like I said, y'all don't need a gym membership, guys, if you're trying to get lean or big, whatever. Just mostly home workouts, okay? What are foods that we should absolutely avoid? One item we should eat every day. Okay, good question. So foods is like to completely avoid like things that's like processed, like McDonald's. Okay, unless you get like the beef patties. Basically, you don't want processed foods. Um, avoid snacks like chips, things like that. That's like just unreasonably unhealthy. Okay, soda is a big one. Soda, alcohol is really really big because a lot of people don't know alcohol affects you in a bad way. And I know I'm guilty of it. I was Russian. I was also in the Marine Corps. I used to be borderline alcoholic, straight up. Okay, so alcohol affects you in a way you may not realize. Alcohol affects you on your muscle recovery while you sleep, and that's stuff I never knew. Okay. Good morning. How you doing? Can I eat pizza every day and still be shredded? Well, you're gonna have to work out at least like 2 times a day for that to happen. I mean, I love pizza too. Don't get me wrong. Uh, but you're gonna have to do cardio in the morning. So you keep your leanness and strength training at night. Okay. But yeah, honestly, as long as you're in a deficit and you have to have high protein. So if you're trying to eat pizza every day, that can't be your only meal. You also need to have extra protein along throughout the day. Okay. Like right now I'm making like 5 eggs. Okay, I'm putting in the microwave and scrambling them. Because like I said, I try to eat Chipotle, but 2 in a row, bad luck. Pretty funny. So mhm. But yeah, good questions. Good questions if y'all are trying to, learn how to like get physiques and stuff. Dude, respectfully, are you natural? Yeah, 100%. Okay. Pretty easy. I just eat protein and rice and steak. So here's the thing, like a lot of people, I'll put in perspective for you. People in prison get huge. They don't have steroids in prison. They don't even have a gym membership. So all you need is a floor. Okay. Like I said, most of my physique I built up, I learned from the Marine Corps. Okay. It's just bodyweight stuff like push ups, squats, burpees, lunges, and different kind of things. That's about it. Okay. Yo, are you on steroids? No, I'll never be on steroids. You can literally die off steroids. Especially all the stuff you read online, like with the heart attacks, things like that. So no, guys, no matter who y'all ask for advice, the steroids I'm on is working out 27 times a month. Okay, if you can't do that steroid, don't even start. Drinking water, Chipotle burritos, and swimming. Those are the 4 steroids I'm on. Okay, especially the first one. If you can't work out 27 times a month, that's the most important steroid for y'all. Okay. Gino says otherwise. How long you've been training for? And also I'm 5'11", 70 kilograms. How long you think you get as big as you? So that's gonna if you're 5'11", it's gonna depend on what I don't know, but 70 kilograms the way because here I'm in America, it goes off pounds. Give me 1 second. Pounds wise, so you'd have to tell me how many 70 kilograms is for how many pounds that is, honestly. Okay. But if you're trying to build up your mass, biggest thing is you're going to have to be in a small surplus. Okay. And you're going to need at least like 1.3, 1.4 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Okay. Dude does not have GMO. I don't know. You're on at least a SARM. I don't know what's a SARM. I never heard of that. Okay. The funny thing is, guys, like all the trolls that I'm gonna get in the chat, if I get my blood work done, right, and it shows you I'm 100% natural, which it will, it's still not gonna make you work out. So you just got to work out 27 times a month. Okay. Be consistent. Do cardio in the morning, strength training at night. Like I said, and here's all the non-believers. People in prison come out huge. People in prison don't have steroids. They don't have gym memberships. It's just y'all are lazy. So you got to quit being lazy and put in the work. You know, height isn't going to matter because height doesn't build your muscle, unfortunately. Okay. You know, especially I had to recover all my muscle after my car accident. Okay. I work out 23 times a month though. Cool. But you're also going to have to make sure you work out like with enough time under tension. Okay. Why not 4 or 5 times a week? Oh, so very, very cool question. So you're going to achieve your results, I would say 12 months faster, working out 4 to 5 times, working out 5 to 6 times a week versus 3 to 4 times a week because of the compound effect. Like that's an extra day every single week, right? And that like do that on a 12-month period. You could totally tell people who work out 3 or 4 times a week versus 5 or 6. Okay, they just look completely different. They look like absolute monsters, beasts in every single aspect. Okay, and what I mean by workout, some kind of exercise. Honestly, everybody in here, exercise for y'all should be like eating breakfast. Everybody needs to exercise every single day. Multiple reasons. One, you're gonna live longer. Two, you're gonna feel better. Okay. Three, is very good for mental health. Straight up. If you have a bad day at work, bad conversation with somebody, you have a toxic family member you can't get rid of, go exercise. You're gonna feel 10 times better afterwards. Like I said, it's not gonna make your problems go away, but it will reset you mentally and it'll humble you. I'm not humble you. It'll help you go through your problems. Okay. So exercise should be mandatory for everybody every single day. Some kind of exercise like incline walking or swimming or jump rope. Jump rope is fantastic, especially if you're trying to get like beast shoulders. Fight training is amazing. Okay. Are you on crack? No, I'm just drinking coffee. 70 kilos, 150 pounds. Okay, I weigh 150 pounds. 17% body fat. Okay, Yash, uh, for you, do cardio in the morning, like incline walking or jogging or jump rope. Jump rope's fantastic cardio, especially if you're trying to get really huge calves. Jump rope's amazing, bro. Jump rope is like one of the best things out there for you. Like fight training, conditioning is amazing. Okay, especially is going to get you huge shoulder endurance and strength. So definitely jump rope if you're trying to lose some weight and just increase your protein. The question Chad was asking earlier, what are some foods to avoid? Like Cheetos, things that are like very processed. You know, you could have cheat days, that's okay. But it's very important for y'all. If you ever have a cheat day or cheat meal, the next day you do not punish yourself. Do not. Okay, you just got to go back to normal. You got to reset. Okay, so if you had a bad day, or even if you had a bad week or bad month, cool. All right, it happens. You're human. Nobody's perfect. Afterwards, when you get back on track, you get back on the horse after you fell off. Don't punish yourself. Don't starve yourself. Just get back to training, get back to eating normally and drinking water. Okay. That's going to be a big thing. All right. Respect to you. Respect to you too, brother. I do push, pull, upper, lower. What else I do? Abs. Okay. Straight up, I'll be real with y'all. Most of y'all do not work out core every day. I'm be straight up. Let's be real. Okay. You can work out your abs every single day. If you don't want to believe me, believe Arnold Schwarzenegger. He put in his book he could work out core every single day. If you don't want to believe him, believe Google. Google will tell you your abs take 24 hours to recover, which is pretty cool. All right. Like when I did gymnastics when I was young, we did core strength every day. Even in the Marine Corps, every time we did exercise, we did some kind of core strength. Reason why? Because a lot of people don't know your core, right? It wraps all the way around to your lower back. So, who here in the chat has ever had lower back problems? If you ever have, type a one, okay? And then I'm gonna tell you, my bad. I'm gonna tell y'all the solution is to work out your abs. Work out your abs. It will strengthen your lower back. Okay. Should I go to bed early or thug it out and do 20 minutes of core? You could do both. You could thug it out and then get extra sleep, man. You don't want to skip your sleep. Sleep is very important. Okay. So wake up earlier, do your abs. Okay. A good solution for y'all if you want to work out your core, do your core during lunch break. Like when I was training for special forces, I did swimming during lunch. Okay, it was like about 15-20 minutes, and that works out a lot of core. So everybody has enough time in the day to do your workouts. Okay, you might either have to wake up earlier, you might have to work out during lunch period and at work, or you work out in the evening time. Okay, let's see. Peace, bro. Love you, kiddo. Hope you have a good day too. Looks like bro has a giga hernia. Where? I'm from India. Hello, how are you? I can only access chicken, eggs, and vegetarian food usually. Chicken and eggs are great. Literally, that's. I'm about to eat eggs and rice right now. You know, to be real with y'all. Okay, give me a second. I gotta stir this really quick. Like I said, I'm eating right now because I freaking had some bad Chipotle experience. Freaking 2 restaurants in a row. Man, I love Chipotle, guys. I freaking love it. Honestly, because it was really easy for me to count calories. Because a Chipotle burrito is thousand calories usually. Here's a hack too if you like Chipotle. You don't need to pay for double chicken or double rice or double beef. Uh, you just get double. I mean, I'm sorry. You don't have to pay for barbacoa, steak, or chicken. You don't have to pay extra. You can get the extra protein in Chipotle burritos. How? Just get double rice, double beans, and spinach. Most people don't know Chipotle spinach. It's on the little side. So you get extra protein from double rice. You get extra protein from double beans. And then you add spinach. Boom. You got your 60, 70 grams of protein, and you didn't spend any extra because double rice and double beans doesn't cost any money. So there you go. You don't have to spend the money to get extra protein at Chipotle. Little life hack for y'all. Okay. But but if y'all are trying to increase your physique, let's see what questions. Let's see. Good day, sir. Hello, hello. Well, going to the gym for 2 hours and 5, 6 days a week, eating well is the best solution, right, coach? Oh, well, you don't have to work out 2, 3 hours. Like me, I don't. I work out maybe 30, 40 minutes tops, to be real with y'all. Okay. Now it's gonna depend on your training regimen. For example, if you hit on more than one body part, that might be why you're in the gym so long. Me, I hate working out for super long periods. Okay. Uh like that's why I superset on my workouts. I superset all my workouts. Like today I did arms. So I did buys and tries, and then I went jogging afterwards. I hit cardio up. I did some jogging in the sun. So realistically, you can work out 30, 40 minutes, and that's enough training. Okay, because I superset your workouts. But every person in here, y'all have a different training regimen. Uh, because what's really important for y'all is to find exercise you like doing. Because if you don't like doing it, you're not going to be consistent. You're not going to stick with it. So it's very important. So if you like working out 2, 3 hours, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's your choice. Like y'all know the famous millionaire Alex Mosey. He works out 4 hours when he goes to the gym, literally 4 hours straight because he does full body. So it's up to y'all on what kind of training regime y'all want to do. Drugs, no. It's Chipotle burritos, water. The biggest drug for y'all to do to get big, you got to start working out 27 times a month and quit being lazy. To be straight up. If you don't work out 27 times a month, that's the biggest steroid y'all need to do. Because people in prison are not on steroids. They come out huge. Why? Everybody could agree when people go to prison, they come out jacked and huge. How did they do it without steroids, without a gym membership? How? It should blow your mind. It's because they have nothing else to do and they start pushing. Okay? Crazy. Crazy perspective. How come you don't ever accuse prisoners of being on steroids? Because they can't get it. They don't even have a gym membership. They can't go to Planet Fitness. They work out maybe they have maybe 1 hour of free time, I think. I've never been to jail or prison, but that's what I've seen in movies. They maybe have like 1 hour of free time. How come those guys end up jacked? If those guys don't have an excuse, they don't have steroids, they don't have gym membership, that means you don't need a gym to get huge or big or strong. You just need consistency. Consistency is really, really important. Okay. Because if you're consistent, how many weeks are there in a year? 56 weeks in a year? Or 54. Yeah. If you're consistent every single week, the compound effect ends up huge. It's really, really important for y'all. Where's your body hair shaved? Because they're in prison. Exactly. So y'all don't people who are like try to think, oh, people who are in shape, they must be on steroids. No, it's because they hate to look themselves in the mirror and realize they're lazy. They won't get out of bed. Or to that's all you need to do to work out. Get out of bed and work out on the floor. You know, all y'all in here, that's the purpose of my channel, is my personality. If y'all need help getting an anime physique at home without a gym membership, that's literally what my channel's for. Please like and subscribe. And if y'all go to my playlist, I have workouts like for abs, for arms, for shoulders, for chest, especially if you need like side obliques, things like that. You don't need a gym membership. And most stuff I learned was through the Marine Corps. In the Marine Corps, we weren't in the gym. We were in the gym maybe like once a month at that. And it's just to have fun. When we went in the gym, people are like playing basketball or someone weightlifting or someone what are stuff they had in the gym? Like on the treadmills, things like that. So you don't need a gym membership to get your to hit your goals. You just need consistency, most important. Okay, let me see. How about someone with a sciatica nerve problem? You're gonna have to find ways to work around that. It depends like where your nerve problem is. You know, there's solutions to everything. You just gotta Google it. If I were you, I'm not a physician on that because neurological stuff you'd have to probably, but there are solutions to everything. You just have to look them up or find them. Whoa, hi, hello, how are you? You know, Sam Sulk physique. No, 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 dude. Thank you, Andrew. But I'm nowhere near as big as Sam Sulk. I'm not gonna bullshit y'all. No, I'm 5'4". Okay. What's up, coach? Am I a bad person for eating Olive Garden today? No, not at all. Olive Garden is delicious. You could get chicken parmesan. Uh, it's just gonna really matter if you had Olive Garden. It's just gonna really matter if you overload it on bread. Okay. Like for example, uh, there's good carbs and bad carbs. And what I mean by that, there's carbs like rice that have no fat and it'll get you clean energy. And then there's carbs like bread, things like that, that actually have extra fat, not as much protein. Okay, like rice actually has protein. A lot of people don't know. So it's gonna matter on what y'all they're really bread intake, honestly, guys. Okay. Hey big bro, hey, how you doing? Your head's bigger than your body. Tell me something I don't know. Or at least if you tell me, give me the solution. Don't just talk shit. Valuable lesson: never trust a fart once you turn 30. You'll, dude, that's actually, you're right. If I could like or comment or pin it as a super thing, I would. That's so true. Be very careful, okay? Especially if you're door dashing. Y'all are hilarious. Okay. Hey, Kate. Thank you. 1 or 2 days of rest. It depends on what you want to do, brother. I mean, 1 day of rest is good. 2 day could be ideal. It matters because you could also have what's called active rest. Like on your active rest days, on my active rest days, if I feel like want to do something because I feel a little bit lazy, because sometimes resting sucks, I go swimming. Swimming's very good for you. Uh, if you're looking for like some low impact cardio, I definitely recommend swimming. Why? Because I think it's what I call like a muscle sculptor. It won't build you a lot of mass. This is my accent coming out. It won't build you a lot of mass, but it'll make you more defined. So swimming is like one of my favorite things to do. Okay. All right, Kate, stop spamming that. Otherwise, you're gonna get put in timeout. All right, fine. I'm putting you in timeout. You're in timeout for 24 hours. Y'all could put a message one time. People have the ability in the chat to read. Okay. I weighed 95 kilograms, now 6 months. Congrats. If you're trying to lose weight, good job. Tell me what y'all ate for dinner, guys. I want to see what y'all had because I tried to eat Chipotle twice and it didn't work out. So I'm a little booty hurt about that. But it is what it is. Some things you can't control. You just gotta, roll with the punches, guys. Okay. It is so rude. What's rude? What was she saying? She was just saying the same thing. Like, if she said, "Don't trust your farts after 30 because you can shit your pants." We're like, okay, we got the message the first 6 times. We don't have to keep repeating that. Steak and sweet potatoes. That's delicious. Yeah, very, very good. Bro, no money for a gym. Can I run, do calisthenics, good results, poor body recomposition? I stopped training and started gaining fat. Yes, Allison, 100%. Okay, I'm a great example of you could get a beautiful physique. Okay, all at home with no gym. All right, especially because of my car accident. I recovered. I lost all my muscle after my car accident. Okay, like for example, you could subscribe to my channel, please. Like and subscribe. I have playlist stuff you could do. Because in the Marine Corps, most of the stuff we do is calisthenics, like push-ups, squats, core exercises, running. If you don't like running long distances, I recommend jump roping. Jump roping is fantastic, especially like for shoulders. Jump rope is one of the best things out there for y'all. Okay, and core. Jump rope is great for core. Okay, so yes, your question: can you build up your physique just with calisthenic home body workouts without a gym membership? Absolutely. Okay, if people in prison could do it, you can do it. If I could do it, you could do it. Okay, I recovered from a very bad car accident, guys. Okay, you had a car accident, yeah. That's where my scars from. Y'all can see. I was. Don't be dumb like me, guys. I was driving. I was very angry on the road. It was raining really bad, almost flooding, and my car hydroplane. I was going like 80, almost 90. A hydroplane spun out of control, hit a tree, and I got shot through the windshield. And I had 3 broken ribs. I had back fractures. I had a punctured lung. Okay, so after that, I couldn't work out for 3 years because I was just so banged up. And then I tried to work out the first day in the gym. I tried to do a pull up. My whole back was on fire. So I just literally switched back to calisthenics, the stuff I learned in the Marine Corps, just a lot of body weight stuff, especially in gymnastics. Most of his body weight, you get very, very strong. You get your physique back. So I got like about 95% of my physique from just home workouts. And then afterwards, I started going back to gym a little bit, like doing swimming. Swimming's really fun. I like swimming and doing some weightlifting just to build up more mass a little faster. Okay. Some kind of dwarf. Yeah, I got the assassin dwarf build, baby. Of course I do. You want an assassin dwarf build? Subscribe to my channel, please. You're a fucking dwarf yourself. I already know that. I'm 5'4", bro. Assassin dwarf all day. Type a 1 in the chat if you want to be an assassin dwarf. Okay. Cool. So yes. Okay. And y'all gotta eat clean, guys. Eating clean and drinking water. Okay. Try to stay away from soda if you can. I know I used to be very addicted to soda. Because and now I could genuinely say I was very addicted to Mountain Dew, especially when Call of Duty and Halo came out, right? Because how many times have y'all ever played video games? You die, okay, you're waiting to respawn, you take a sip of soda. That was me. Or you're in-game lobby, waiting for the match to start. You're just sipping soda, waiting. I used to go through 12 cans of soda a day. It was terrible. I was very, and then at the time I wasn't working out. I got a little chunky. All right. So I used to be very addicted to soda. And then I would crash at school. I'll fall asleep at school because I stayed up playing video games, drinking soda, and then I'll fall asleep in classes. So stay away from soda. Or if you do switch to like Coke Zero or uh, diet, it's a lot better than regular. Okay. I drink beer instead of soda. I think honestly, soda's better than beer. I'll be straight up with you. Okay. Glad I quit. Why are people so fixated on your height? I don't know, Vance. You know, at least like give me the solution. Like I can't. It's just like the women who are like, cool. You're 5'4". All right. I was like, I can't change my genetic. I can't. I can't grow taller, guys. Like there's no way to. Hey, wait. Okay, I could be wrong. Chat. If y'all know how ways so I can hype max, at least drop them in the chat. Don't just insult me and not give me the solutions. That's not fair. You know, if you know how to hype max, you better drop it in the chat. I'll listen, please. Okay. In case y'all wonder what I mean, I made some scrambled eggs in the microwave, and then I also cooked some rice. So that's what I'm eating. This is my second meal of the day because freaking, like I said, I was bad experience at Chipotle, to say the least. Very, very disappointing. So yeah. Eat your protein, guys. Eat rice. If y'all need solutions on what to eat, y'all could eat like for cravings. Put it in the chat. I'll happily give y'all solutions if you have cravings. Like me, I used to have a lot of sugar cravings, right? Type of one, if you ever had sugar cravings throughout the day, I'll give you some quick solutions of what y'all can eat instead so you don't gain a lot of fat. You can still achieve your physique goals. Okay. What's your biggest dream? Oh, Sonic. That's a cool name, by the way. I love Sonic. Hey, you just became my best friend, Sonic. Sonic is like, I grew up, especially Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, that came out on GameCube. Bro, what you know about City Escape, baby? Awesome. Oh, so my biggest dream, very good question, is I want the channel to get monetized, right? So where YouTube starts paying me, and I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why I want this channel to grow. So I help people all over the world is because later on I want to take on the journey with me because I love anime, I love fitness, and that's what my whole channel is about. I want to take y'all with me to like the very first Comic Con I want to go to. I'm gonna order my Gogeta outfit in like 3 days. Okay, so I'm actually bulking. I'm gonna be bulking up so I look a little bit more big in the Gogeta outfit, and then I'm gonna take y'all with me. Hopefully, YouTube is paying me a lot of money at the time. Okay, so when the Dragon Ball Z theme park gets finished in Saudi Arabia, I'm gonna take y'all with me, and we're gonna do travel streams, okay? Because we're gonna go to the World Martial Arts Tournament Arena. We're gonna do streams there, maybe a workout, do some fun stuff. Then we're gonna go to Beerus's Planet. Hopefully they have Snake Way, so we'll go running on Snake Way over there. So that's my dream. I want the channel to get monetized and take y'all with me on the fun journey. The second part of it is I'm a fat ass. I love food. I love food. I want to travel to other countries, not just because I Show Speed does it, but I want to travel other countries and try different foods. I love um the foods like I think Vance was from New Zealand. They had like stuff from volcanoes that you could eat. I want to try that. I want to go to different countries and try different foods. So that's my dream. I want the channel to get big, where I become rich off of it, and I could share my experiences with y'all, and that'll be so much more fun. Okay, like everything in my personality. Like one day, I think that'll be cool. Those of y'all who have been watching my gaming streams, like they have apparently they have like a Hogwarts castle in Florida. So I want to go to Florida and do like a stream with there and like show y'all and do vlogs and how cool it is and stuff. Because I've never been, but I think it'll be pretty cool and fun. Okay. Can you wear a Speedo? I'm scared too, and two reasons. One, the channel could be blocked for that, and I don't want to get blocked. Okay. Two, I don't want it. Why? What are Monarch's messages redacted? I don't know. Hey, bro, are you seeing my messages? Okay, let me see. What message you put? Hey, Monarch. Okay, go. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you. Get a mohawk and measure your height from the top. I'm 5'4". Have you ever deployed? No. So I got actually kicked off like 5 deployments. So it was kind of stupid. They made me do the whole workup, like all the training, sometimes like 6 months. At the very last second, they're like, oh, you have to stay back and train new guys because we had new Marines. So I was like, this kind of, unfortunately, at the time, if you complained, it wasn't like you could get um, reprimanded for complaining. But even though my complaints were justified, I was like, why the hell are y'all making me do all this training, practicing? Because the training sometimes was expensive. Some of it like 6 months, and then they like if you're going to a certain country, they make you learn and read about that country, so you'll know like the customs and courtesies. So when you go and deploy there, you don't do things that become disrespectful to the citizens. Because a lot of times when you go to different countries, especially like we learned that Marsoc does, you go to different countries to build relationships to be able to help in the future. So you can't be like disrespectful. In certain places you have to sit or act a certain way, like during meals, things like that. So they made you like learn about that country. So when you go there, you don't act like a fool, be like a uneducated person. So they made me do that, and then 5 times they kicked me off. I was like, that's where I learned you're deploying, you don't know you're going till the day. There's some people that got kicked off the deployment day before. They just the roster changes all the time. So no, I didn't. Okay, let me see. But no, Monarch, I'm not. I couldn't see your messages. What's good, mate? What edit should I do? What do you mean? Do it. Can you wear? I'm not gonna wear a speedo. Fuck anime. Was Horus justified in betraying the Emperor of Mankind? I don't know. Dark Cities, you don't sound like a positive person. So we want positivity and good stuff in here. Okay. What's your favorite Sonic game, Sonic? Okay. But Monarch, no, I wasn't seeing your messages. But problem is 6'9". Okay, Joker, what do you mean? Did you go 2 to 3 years Dexten and forget? What I don't know what Dexten is. Okay. A punctured lung doesn't sound awesome. No, it wasn't. It was really painful to breathe. Not fun at all, to be honest with y'all. So it was that, and the broken ribs weren't fun either, man. That's I don't wish a car accident upon anybody. Like I hope nobody, because that pain was so brutal. It was. I really don't wish nobody would ever feel the pain I went through. It's not fun. Okay. The word edit means like what character should I do for a video of the video? Oh well, are you talking about video game character or anime character? You have to be a little more specific so I understand your question. Hey, bro, I didn't eat healthy at Olive Garden. I don't want options to eat healthy at Olive Garden. Am I bad for eating Olive Garden? It's okay, bro. If you had a cheat day, it's fine. This is what I was talking about earlier. If you have a bad meal or bad day, it's okay. Don't punish yourself the next day. You just reset and get back. Here's a very very good lifelong lesson that everybody should understand. Okay, right after y'all like the stream, I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay, I just saw like it, so that worked. Okay, if you ever fall off the horse, you can get back on. It's okay. Just reset, adapt, and get back on it. Okay, like I said, nobody in here is gonna be perfect. Nobody, no human will ever be perfect. Okay, there's been days I've had cheat meals. Okay, I like eating ice cream sometimes with my mom. I love eating pizza sometimes too. Okay, the next day you're not gonna beat yourself up. It already happened. Move on. You just get back to normal. Okay, so no, you shouldn't beat yourself up for eating Olive Garden. You could have eaten way worse stuff than Olive Garden. You could have McDonald's, bro. Olive Garden at least is pasta, at least it's carbs. You know, if you had bread, you could have eaten a whole tub of ice cream instead. That's way worse than Olive Garden. Okay, so it's fine. It's not a big deal. Get back on track and move on. It's fine. Plus, I don't think Olive Garden is that bad for you. I mean, it's mostly just pasta, which is carbs. Okay, carbs aren't bad for you. Okay, so but if you felt like you ate bad, cool. Go do some ab exercises, and there you go. There's your punishment. Do some extra ab exercises. Don't starve yourself. Don't punish yourself. Besides ab exercises, if you don't do core anyways, and just get back on track and move on. Water underneath the. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping. Water underneath the bridge. Move on. Continue. Keep on trucking. Okay. Should I take steroids? No, you shouldn't. You should just start working out every day and have like 3 days on, 1 day off. Okay. People in prison don't take steroids. They come out huge. I'm huge. I don't take steroids. No one will ever, because you don't need to. You just need to quit being lazy. Also, a lot of people don't know, if you take steroids, you still have to work out like 26, 27 times a month. So there's no point, honestly, because like it's so all the health problems you get. Okay. What's another Kate? What do you mean? Pull up your pants. No, it's my Wolverine. Thank you. How old are you? I'm 35. 35. Let me see. Valuable lesson never. Oh my God. It is another Kate. Now I understand. We're going to put him in timeout too. I'm tired of that. Like, why are people spamming that? Like, okay, cool. You told us your story about like 15 times. Move on. You know. Okay, Christopher, you told the chat you're gay like 4 times. It's all right. Move on. No one cares. We're not making fun of you. I mean, do what you want. What are you eating? Oh, so this is one of my favorite things. I'll tell y'all. It's a cool hack. Okay. This is cooked sticky rice. So this is the kind of rice they put like in sushi. It's 90-second rice. So I put that in the microwave, and then 90 seconds. It tastes amazing. And then I made some eggs. Okay, I made some eggs in the microwave afterwards. Okay. Christopher, man, like Talk about. You've told us the same thing over and over. Say something like productive. We've told the whole world you're gay like 4 times. Okay, we understand. You know, you're probably vegan too, but we don't want to know. Like, come on. You sound like a vegan just telling people your ethnicity. Like, we understand. Cool story. Ask a important question that could benefit other people, not just tell everybody your preferences. Hmm. Can you play a song like Boomerang? Workout routine. I'll do like about 3 days on, 1 day off. So I like doing. So my workout routine's actually changed a little bit. So now I'm doing like arms every 2 days because I'm trying to bulk up a little bit bigger for the Comic Con I want to go to. So now, so let's see. I did arms 1 day, then shoulders. Then I did arms again today. Tomorrow I'm gonna do back or legs. Okay, and then I'm gonna do like a day to rest. Right? How tall are you? I'm 5'4". I'm pretty short. Okay, so I don't know how to play music on here. And the reason why, because I have to look up YouTube copyright music. Because apparently, if if YouTube doesn't authorize it, it could just shut down your stream, and it could also shut down your channel. So I'm kind of a little bit worried on that. I didn't do the research for the music, but I'm gonna do that tonight. Thank you for telling me. So that way, we could play music and do some fun. We're also afterwards. I'm also gonna take out to the campfire. Okay, here I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. I got some badass firewood, baby. So we're gonna go have a little campfire. Okay. So yes, but unfortunately we don't have marshmallows. But yeah, we'll buy some later. Okay. What are your testosterone levels as Natty is 35? I'll be honest, I don't really measure my testosterone levels. I kind of don't need to be real. Like I grow muscle pretty fine. If you want to increase your testosterone level naturally, just start working out every day, at least like 5-6 days a week. To be real, I've never really measured them. I don't need. How to lose visceral fat? Doing fasting cardio. All right, Chris. I'm muting you. You're annoying. You've told the whole chat you're gay about like 40 times. We're cool. We get it. It's just, what's the point? I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. Talk to me in heaven. Cool. Hopefully, we all end up there, man. Hope everybody in the chat end up there. What'd y'all do over the weekend? Tell me. Did y'all do anything fun or interesting? Chat, tell me what y'all did. Can you do any combat sports? Do you do any combat sports? Yes, I used to do MMA. So MMA, we had at least in my gym, we had Muay Thai, we had Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, we had wrestling, we had boxing, and then we had kickboxing too. Okay, but I like the Muay Thai classes better. I like Muay Thai because you learn how to use your elbows and your knees, and it was just way more cool. I love Muay Thai. It was pretty badass sport. I love Muay Thai. And obviously when you do MMA, it also mix. That's what it's called, mixed martial arts. My favorite part was like doing ground and pound. It was pretty fun. Like WWE? No, not WWE. It's like UFC. MMA is like UFC is a good organization that has MMA in it. Okay, just like baseball's the sport. National Baseball League is the organization. So MMA is the sport. UFC is the organization. Okay. Hey, Bill. Hello. How are you? Quit spamming. Otherwise, I'm going to put you in timeout. All right. One more and you're going to get. Yep. All right. Cool. Why are people spamming the chat? Like, y'all, it's like, doesn't make sense. Sorry, guys. I don't know why the trolls are spamming. It's like they're asking to get blocked. I don't know why. Like, I say hello to them and they just like still keep spamming me. I don't know why. The Bill we know saying hi. Please stop. Yeah. I don't know. Don't worry. He's in timeout for 24 hours. How to get those cuts on the lower waist? So this is called your abdominis belt. Okay. So one way is doing side planks is very good. Side planks are really slept upon. So side planks will get you a lot of your fat and a lot of your love handles gone. Also will help you build your like your obliques. So side planks is really really good exercise. Another one is if side planks are too difficult for you. After I get done eating, I'm gonna show y'all some cool ab exercises y'all could do to to build up your physique if you want. Lowering your body fat and reason how is doing fasting cardio, like incline walking. Okay, you don't have to run for miles to lose a lot of body fat. Incline walking better, or swimming's better, or jump rope. Jump rope is fantastic for you to get the V shape. Okay, jump rope is one of like top tier. I'll call jump rope S tier. It's amazing. Just jump roping every day will get you like some huge shoulders, right? Will get you a lean cut too. Jump rope is one of the fight training. I honestly think is one of the best conditioning for physiques out there. How short are you? 5'4". No problem, bro. You're the go for blocking Bill. Yeah, thank you, man. It is annoying. I'm trying to read what y'all are telling me, but I don't understand why people spam. It's just at least if you're gonna troll, say something funny. You know, like the people like call me like a dwarf or hobbit or oompa loompa or smurf. At least it's kind of funny, you know. Versus them spamming the same thing over and over. It's just annoying. It's kind of like at least be like have some positive influence. Be funny. Like I like comedy more than anybody. You look like Brock Lesnar? No, dude, that guy's way too big. I'm 5'4", man. I'm way too short to be Brock Lesnar. But thank you for the compliment. Y'all are hilarious. Yo. Mm. Are you interested in Marvel or DC? Yes. So, a very, very good question. I love Batman. Reason why? Because anybody on the planet can be Batman. All you need is just become a billionaire and get in shape. And there you go, you're Batman. And you buy a Batman costume. Okay? What's your body fat right now? I'm probably sitting probably like 80%, maybe 85% body fat. Well, once I eat this, I'll probably be at 90. So it's pretty fat. Hmm. Steroids. No, Mark, no steroids. I'm telling you, people who go to prison don't have steroids. How come they come jacked? What's your excuse for that? People in prison don't have a gym membership or take steroids. How come those guys come out big? How come you're not big? Reason why is just because the people are lazy. They don't work out 27 times a month. You know? How tall are you? 5'4". More like Dominic Cruz. Oh, Dominic Cruz is a badass fighter, bro. Uh, I think he fought Uriah Faber for the turn for the WC title at the time, because I was a big fan of WC. That's where like Jose Aldo was before UFC bought him out. Okay, the Pikachu Bowl. Where is that from? Oh, so they have these at TJ Maxx actually. TJ Maxx had, or Walmart. Walmart actually I saw has bowls like this. Crazy. Walmart has some crazy stuff that I wasn't very aware of. They have a lot of cool stuff. I thought Batman gets bitten by a bat. No, Batman doesn't get bitten. He just gets scared by a bat. I know. I've never heard of Batman getting bitten. I think you're confusing that with Spider Man. Can you touch the roof? No, bro. I'm 5'4". Y'all are funny. Okay. Where'd you get that pic? Yeah, 5'4". Are you interested, Marl? Let me see. That's what I'm saying, bro. You know what I want to say? Wait, what? What'd you put, Sonic? That's what I'm saying, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? My head or what? Okay. Thank you, MR, Amen. You're the gopher, help me. Wait, are you actually 5? Yes, I'm 5'4". I'm short, bro. No, I can't touch the roof. Y'all are hilarious. If Batman gets bitten by a bat, he would be a COVID victim, not a superhero. Coach is lying about his height. No, I'm not. I'm 5'4", bro. I don't need to lie about my height. Y'all are hilarious. There's no reason. This is the first time anyone's ever like said like I'm making stuff up about my height. definitely not. Y'all are pretty damn funny. But yeah, tell me, guys, what'd y'all do over the weekend? Did y'all do anything fun or interesting? You know, I like talking to y'all. I see what'd y'all do? Anything cool? Did you get any training done? Like work out? Did y'all do anything they haven't done before? Maybe some cool workouts or watch some new animes. Tell me. I want to read, see what the chat said. No, no, I'm definitely not 5'5". I've never been 5'5". I wish. There's no reason to bait. Skateboarding. Oh, cool, nice. I bought a weighted vest and ate some food. Nice, cool, man. Enjoy your food. Thank you, thank you. 6'5". I wish I was 6'5". Y'all are hilarious. Hmm. Uh, how long I've been working out for? Well, I started working out like when I did gymnastics when I was like 6 years old, and then long time after that till I got my car accident when I was like 30, and then I couldn't work out for like 3 years. Or no, I was like 29. Then like I couldn't work out for 3 years because I was just recovering. I was on crutches for like 8 months, long time. So yeah, here's the thing. Also, here's some good life advice. If you ever get injured, you could always bounce back. Okay, like I said, after my car accident, I lost all my muscle. It took me a while to get fully healed. Even last year, I got injured. I was changing my mom's tire, and the jack slipped, and the car fell on my hand. So I was like, "Oh my god, bro, it hurts." So like it fell on my hand between the tire and the car, bro. It hurt so bad. So that was last year, 2025, where I got injured. So be careful if you put a tire on because those scissor jacks could slip. Just be very, very careful on those. So then I had to wait, take some time off training. Okay, so if that's ever happened to you, if some kind of crazy circumstance where you get in a car accident or you slip and fall, you can always come back. That's the whole life lesson I was talking about, especially E. You know, E's beating himself up because he ate Olive Garden. I'm like, bro, whatever happens, if you get injured, if you have a bad meal, whatever, you could always get back on the horse. Okay. Damn, bro, you're just unlucky. Yeah, I get. You're right. Actually, I agree with you. I really am. Well, I don't want to say that, but I want to say I'm lucky because words have power. I had some unlucky things happen. Thank you, thank you. Did you break any bones in your wrist? No. Luckily, it was just hurt like hell. It got really swollen. Uh, I thought it was fractured, but no, it's just set up. They said it was like lucky. They said it was damaged, but not fractured or anything. It just needed a lot of time. So thank God, man. It was my right hand too, bro. My right hand, because I'm right-handed, so I couldn't do. It was like hurting to like brush my teeth and stuff. So I had to like switch hands and do things. Hmm. You married? No. I don't. Uh, I'm not married. I was engaged before, but then that woman was crazy. Definitely crazy. And I broke up with my previous girlfriend. We were together for a year, and I thought about marrying with her, but things didn't work out. So now I'm single. Well, wish that worked out, but hey, life happens. Like she doesn't even know I had a ring getting made for her and everything, but it is what it is, you know. So you gotta keep on trucking. Life happens. Things can happen that you are not in control of, and you just gotta keep on moving forward. So like I said, you can always get back on the horse. You got muscle but no abs. Really? What are these? What are these? Is this? Are these like rolls? Send me a picture of your abs, buddy. I'm just kidding. You don't have to have abs if you don't want to. I'm back, dude. What's up? What's up, Morgan? How are you? Morgan, every time I look at your name, I keep thinking Dexter. Dexter Morgan. That was like one of my favorite series growing up watching. So much steroids? Not at all, money. It's my anonymous. I do zero steroids. Here are my steroids: eggs, rice, and Pikachu bowls, and salt and water. Okay, just like that. Tell the example, which is gonna trump every person who ever thinks I'm on steroids. How come people in prison get huge and they don't have steroids? So I'm just start saying I went to prison. They don't even have a gym membership. Please read my last comment. Steve Rogers looking. That's funny. Your hand blocked your abs. Okay. You look Captain America. Thank you, Tristan. Appreciate you. I'm trying to read your last comment. There's been a lot. Let me see. E. E. Please read my last comment. Bro, this weekend or last weekend went to Vegas. I was barely did anything. Really, I'm surprised because they smoke a lot and lots of girls. I don't want to say. Oh, you didn't like it there. Oh, I'm surprised. Vegas has very good restaurants and food. Dude, you're okay, coach, I got no friends and no family. All I have is God and fitness. I'm the same way, brother. That's fun. That's funny you said that. Like, I had a girlfriend, but my friends all actually moved out of state. Like, some went to Turkey, some went to freaking disconnected. Even as crazy, my best friend Justin, he won't even answer my messages on Facebook, bro. Like, he was my best friend growing up since middle school. Like, he doesn't answer my messages. A lot of my other friends, they just don't answer messages. So I guess that's the married life. But I'm there with you, man. So I don't have anybody pushing me to train. That's why I love talking to y'all. I feel like y'all are my friends. You know, are you cosplaying or because your name has saying in it? Oh, so good question. So no, I love Dragon Ball Z. That's why my name is Coach Sam. But I plan to go to like a cosplay event. I'm gonna order. Excuse me, I don't mean to hiccup. I plan to order my Gogeta outfit in like 3 days. They said it'll arrive in like 2-3 weeks, and then I'll take y'all with me. I want to do a cool stream at one of those events. I thought it'd be pretty cool to go like to a cosplay event, or I think it'll be pretty fun. Okay, stop responding to hide and hater comment. You taking steroids? No, I'm not. I'm taking rice and eggs. Okay, protein. That's how you get huge. People in prison don't have steroids. They come out big. At least the high comments are at least funny. Hmm. I got in a fight this weekend. Did you win? I hope you won. First rule of Fight Club: you don't talk about Fight Club. Actually, there was like a clip on TikTok about all these people, like they were doing an underground Fight Club, and I literally thought that was like, oh, that's badass, dude. Fight Club is cool. Fighting's fun. Yeah, did you win? I hope you won. Hmm. Yeah, you definitely got to get your laundry done, man. Put your little fabric softener in there too, make it smell good. What do you call? What do you eat in Skinwalker? I mean, eggs and rice. That was what I was making earlier. But yeah, I told y'all guys I had a horrible experience at Chipotle. 2 Chipotle restaurants in a row, bro. First one, it was online orders only, and there was 15 people waiting there. So I was like, geez, this is gonna take a while. Then I went to another Chipotle, and they closed 15 minutes early. I was like, what the heck? I got there like 10:40. They closed at 11. I'm like, okay, cool. This is not enough. They're like, nope, sorry. What's your best bench press? I think I got like, hmm, I think I got like 225, like about 12 times. That was, I think, was my best. I don't really bench press anymore because after I hurt my shoulder, and it was crazy. I hurt my shoulder not from weightlifting. I hurt it by freaking slipping and falling, bro. I literally slipped. I freaking home alone. It was icy. It was last December. Yeah, unlucky thing happened. I ran outside, zoop, and the freaking pow, and it fell on my shoulder. I was like, "Oh, dude, it hurt real bad. It like popped and everything." So they have to clean up kitchen and wrap up, so they stop 30 minutes early before closing. No, that's not true. So trust me, I've eaten at Chipotle many, many times. A lot like the one I usually go to. They love seeing me, and they usually have food till closing, till like 11. Okay, I understand. I've worked in restaurants. The workers don't leave at 11. They have to stay and clean. The store hours are supposed to stay open. It's just the lazy workers. They're trying to clean up because they want to go home because it's Saturday night. That's what they want to go party. They don't care about the business. So everybody knows like after store hours, then you start cleaning because the store hours are open for customers. They're not open for employees. Okay, I understand like you have to clean up and do everything else, but they get paid for that to do that overtime. Their hours are not the store hours. Okay, what's your testosterone level? Huge. Hey coach, I'm 190 right now, and basically if I cut to 180, so lean bulk to my goal, 200 pounds. Lean, is that a good shape idea? You can absolutely doing a lean bulk is great. If you cut down, you basically are doing like a body recomp. Okay, leaning bulk is it is leaning bulk is slower. I prefer it because I like seeing my abs. But it really matters on what you personally prefer to do. Okay. Anyways, what person do you want to be to make for the video? It could be anyone, bro. Ass hats. I haven't heard that term in a while. Coach, I got no friends, no family, single, no kids. I only have God fitness. You already told me that. I said I'm the same way. All my friends moved away. I got you. I got the chat. Y'all in the chat. Y'all are my friends at fitness. You know, you got to find some purpose, man. If you're having like problems like mentally, go exercise. If you're having a bad day, you'll feel better. And then find a purpose in life. Find out something you want to do and then go for it. Okay. Find some like I want this to become big because I like talking, and I want to get rich and famous on YouTube and just have fun talking to y'all and take y'all with me on cool experiences. I mean, how cool excuse me. How cool is it gonna be when YouTube pays me to go to different countries? I'm gonna take y'all with me and like show y'all cool food places or take y'all to the Dragon Ball Z theme park. It's gonna be awesome and fun. Also gotta put y'all on the charger really quick. Let me see. Put y'all on the charger. So yeah, if you're feeling a bit down, no friends, it's okay, man. You got to learn how to be alone. Okay, this is part of being a man. You got to learn to be alone. You can't have a significant other be your end all be all. Okay, especially if you're gonna become rich and wealthy, you got to learn to be alone. Like lots of lonely nights is just part of being a man. You got to be okay with being alone, and you got to have self love. The first person you got to love, very important, is yourself. You got to be okay with who you are. You got to have this good sense of purpose. You got to love yourself, man. You know, it's very, very important to have self love. Everybody in here, love yourself, love your family. Okay, if you don't have family, great. The person you should love the most in the mirror, and do stuff that's good for you. That'll also make yourself love yourself more. Okay, there are far worse things than facing man than death. Absolutely, yes. Part of being a man is being alone. Yes, exactly. Y'all are right, 100%. You got to be a lone wolf sometimes, my friend. You know, suck it up. You deal with it. All right. It's okay. Once you learn, because through pain and hardship and intense problems and intense suffering, you grow stronger. Okay. And a lot of times you just need the Lord. The Lord will help you get through the rest, you know? So be okay with being alone. Know God always loves you and He's there for you, even though uh, when you get a lot of challenges and problems in your life, it's a lot of times to help you grow as a person. It's kind of like a video game. When everything gets very hard, you're like, dang, dude, I can't pass this level, man. And when you're playing a video game, there's no one helping you a lot of times. You got to solve it alone. That's how life is. I just dropped a piece. Hey, baby, I threw it away. So that's how life is, man. Part of life is learning to be okay with being alone. I actually recommend like reading. Reading books is very good, like to combat a lot of time. But you gotta find something you like to do, put on some good music, find your sense of purpose, and go after it. Like, cause I want to be a famous YouTuber, and I appreciate each and every single one of y'all, especially y'all who like the stream, and because I want my life to change and take y'all with me because I think it's gonna be just super fun. We'll go to different countries and try different foods, you know. Okay, let's see. What are some good appetite suppressors? Any particular food I need to suppress my appetite? Example. Oh, okay, heavy metal. Hold on a sec. All right. Let's see. I've done lots of streams on this, my friend. You just asked some good appetite suppressors. Let me see. Boom, boom. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. So we got some questions on what to eat. Well, I wouldn't say really appetite. You don't really need to suppress your appetite because coffee. Coffee is good to suppress appetite, but it's what you have to do is called changes. Instead of eating bad, unhealthy foods, you just change it up and eat stuff that's healthy. Okay, for example, dates. Dates are very good, like 2 to 3 max. They'll replace candy. They taste very sweet. Uh, Frozen grapes, those are very good. Okay. Boiled eggs with salt because the protein will make you stay full longer. Beef jerky or turkey jerky. Okay, that can replace chips. Okay, because it's high in protein, it'll keep you full longer. Okay. Frozen banana slices are great as another way it could replace ice cream. Okay. Let's see what else. I took a good amount of notes in doing this before. Let's see. Protein pudding, okay, is like Greek yogurt with cocoa powder and protein powder. So protein pudding would be great. Um, Apple slices with almond butter will be a good way to replace cookies and snacks, right? Okay. Uh, Frozen mango chunks, those are another good thing to eat. Let's see. Rice and eggs, we talked about. Tuna and crackers, those are great fast food replacements, like little mini snacks. All right, I had a bunch of these, like from the other streams I did. Let's see, we covered them. Okay, I even have some cool fast berries. Berries are great because it's a good way to replace sweet cravings. Sugar-free Jello. Sugar-free Jello will be another good one. Apples, like because the crunchiness fills you up. Actually, all right. Sweet potatoes and black coffee. Black coffee will suppress your hunger. Basically, you want to have stuff that is Oh, here's some other stuff I got, like cottage cheese with honey and strawberries. It'll be like a sweet treat that way. Peanut butter and banana smoothies with milk and protein powder. That'll be a good way to replace snacks. Let's see. Yep. So those are good options. Good few options. I had some notes listed down. All right, Jacob. This is the Keo Kenora. Thank you. How tall are you? 5'4". It looks feed. How'd you get that scar in your other abs? Oh, it was from a car accident. I was driving very fast and I was being very stupid that day. Don't let anger overpower you guys. When I was driving very angry, I almost died. Literally. I was driving stupid. Don't be dumb like me. I made a dumb choice in my life and almost died because of it. I was driving very angrily on the road. I didn't care about the weather conditions, and it was raining way too heavy. Okay, don't drive fast in the rain because okay, it's not just water on the ground on the roads that's wet. That will cause you to slip. It's also oil and other pollution on the roads. I don't know about y'all, but at least in America, I've never seen them ever clean the roads ever. And all day long, cars are driving and like oil and fumes get on the ground. And then when water from rain gets on it, so it makes it even more slippery. Okay. So it's not just water or rain that's on the roads, it's everything else that gets caught up. And that's what causes you to slip and slide. So be very, very careful. Don't make a dumb decision like I did and drive fast in the rain. Okay, but that's how my scar happened because my car spun out of control, rolled over 3 times, I hit a tree, and I got shot through the windshield because I didn't have my seatbelt on. Okay, and I had 3 broken ribs, I had back fractures, I had a punctured lung, my knees got messed up. I was on crutches for like 8 months, and it took like 2 years to be able to sleep without pain. Oh my god, that sucked, bro. So I've seen a few videos on protein yogurt. It looks fire, dude. A little bit of granola, honey. Yeah, absolutely. That sounds delicious. Easy meal to break it fast too. Yeah, that's very good advice. I agree with you, heavy metal. I keep thinking of twisted metal when I read that. Kaokin times fork. Kaokin. I saw a clip of Goku fighting Frieza like in the very beginning, where he's like a Kaioken doing Kaioken times 20, just to get a few licks, and then Frieza just like starts smacking him like crazy. You're right, dude. Kaioken is badass, especially if y'all watch Super, where Goku's able to finally like do Kaioken and Super Saiyan Blue. He just went Ultra Beast when he fought Hit. I think when he was fighting Hit the first time, and he was just mopping the floor with him, bro. He started teeing off on him. It was nasty. Pretty awesome. Um, some places I want to go to definitely. I want to go to. Excuse me. I always want to go to Venice, and to be honest, the reason I want to go to Venice is probably a stupid reason. Is because when I played Assassin's Creed 2, it looks so awesome as a country. I don't want to go there because it's just so cool scenery it looks. Okay. Um, a lot of cool scenery places I wanted to go honestly because playing from the Assassin's Creed series, it just looks so awesome. Like in the game, I was like, dang, I want to go there one of these days. But and try the foods there. Okay, I always want to go like to Greece and Spain, because like I heard the pizza there and like is amazing. You know, like where it originated from. I'm outside. No, you're not. You're not outside here. My biggest struggle with eating is eating the same stuff every day. You have to change it up, man. I haven't mastered that discipline yet. I like eggs and meat, but every day is hard. I tried a failed carnivore diet twice. Oh, carnivore is pretty extreme. But you don't have to go all carnivore. Like I said, you can have a lot of variety uh, with your foods. Here, let me see. Let me see. Here are some cool foods you can eat. Okay, that's variety. You don't have to eat the same stuff every day. It's very important for you to have variety in your life because if you don't like the foods you eat every day, it's going to be very difficult for you to stay committed to them and disciplined with them. So that's normal. Join the club. Okay. Like for example, let me see. Uh, for lunch, you could have barbecue chicken flatbread. So you get flatbread, chicken, grilled chicken, and barbecue sauces, right? And cheese. Here's some lunch options. You can have beef and macaroni bowl. So lean ground beef, macaroni noodles, okay, and a light sauce. Chicken fried rice, so eggs, chicken, rice, mixed vegetables. Turkey burger and potato wedges. So turkey burger patty on a bun with oven baked potato wedges. Chicken Alfredo, a rice bowl. So you can have chicken and rice with light Alfredo sauce, light Alfredo drizzle. Okay. Honey garlic chicken with rice. So you get chicken, rice, and honey garlic chicken sauces. Stuffed bell peppers, ground beef with bell peppers and rice and cheese. That's a good solution for you. Beef burritos. So you put ground beef, rice, cheese tortilla, Cajun shrimp pasta. So you can have Cajun, you have shrimp, pasta, Cajun seasoning, and light sauce. Chicken parmesan, unless you're E who overstuffs himself at Olive Garden. Don't do that like he did. I'm just messing with you, man. Okay, so there's a lot of varieties you can have. Okay, breakfast. You can have cottage cheese, honey, and strawberries. We talked about that. Avocado, eggs, salt in a wrap. Okay, rice porridge, eggs and chicken and cheese. I mean, rice porridge, eggs and chicken. Sorry. Uh, Fish. I'm a big fan of fish. So you can have like tilapia and rice and spinach. You can have chicken dumplings with light sauce, lentil soup, turkey chili. So there's a lot of different meals you can eat with a lot of different variety. Uh, if you check out my other streams, I usually gave solutions like 4 meals you can eat for lunch, 4 different meals you can eat for breakfast, 4 different meals for dinner, and then you start changing it up. Because yeah, I've been in your shoes where I've ate chicken and rice all the time. It kind of sucks, you know. So you need to find out. There's lots of different variety. There's salmon, there's steak, there's fish, there's pasta. There's all types of different varieties you can have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You don't have to eat the same stuff over and over and over. So you need to have variety just to keep stuff interesting because it's fun, you know. Protein tubes with that white sauce. Yeah. Where that scar came from, gang. Oh, it's from a car accident. Jesus loves you. Thank you. Amazing. Any fun facts about you? You are stinky fly. Get him, strap him, and lose weight. I try to walk 3 to 4 miles a day. Lost 8 pounds. I'm still outside. Matthew, get out of here. Having a menu written down in your house is genius. Lock in with Jesus. Yeah, well, I had these notes I had were from earlier streams. I was giving y'all like this one. Let's see, like having turkey wraps is great. Tuna rice bowl, ground beef and potatoes, salmon and broccoli, chicken stir fry, shrimp and pasta, steak, potatoes and greens. Those are a couple different things I had. So these are just notes I had from Okay, okay. So like, here's some cool meals y'all could have. Let me see. Uh, like a tuna avocado bowl, chicken kebabs. Those are great. So it's like you have them barbecue without getting fat. Turkey chili was great. Protein waffles. So you could. Those are another thing. It could replace pancakes. Eggs in a tortilla wrap. So it'll be a wrap to replace breakfast burritos. Uh, let's see, cauliflower crust pizza, so you could eat pizza without getting crazy calories. Uh, High protein yogurt. So there's a bunch of stuff I wrote down. I can probably make a post for y'all if y'all want on my channel. Okay. So yeah, lots of different stuff. Okay. Are you sure? I'll have to make a menu, put it together for myself. Beef and eggs every day is sustainable, messes my stomach. Yeah, you're gonna definitely need variety, my friend. Nobody wants to eat the same stuff every day. You just be real. Okay. I've been eating hey, how are you? Dimar, hope you're having a good day. Good morning. Hope you are having a fantastic Sunday. Happy Sunday to y'all. I eat ground beef, cottage cheese, turkey. All right, cool, nice. Road trip to Arby's. Fun facts about you. Oh, I guess I have a few fun facts. I did 8 years in the Marine Corps. I did 5 years active through reserves. While I was in, I tried out for special forces. I made it all the way through, but I didn't get selected because it's called assessment and selection. Like we started with 180 candidates, uh, 60 passed, but only 20 got selected, and I wasn't one of those 20. So I made it all the way through, but they only picked like a few out of the class. So and when I was doing it, That's when I was training like 3 times a day. I would do running in the morning, swimming during lunch, and strength training in the evening time. Okay, so training wise, same thing for y'all. You know, if you're trying to, and then after my car accident, here's the fun fact: I built most of my physique at home. Okay, because I was still like too banged up. I was a little bit hesitant to lift weights because the first time I went to the gym after my car accident, I tried to lift the weight and then my ribs felt like they were cracking. I was like, oh shit! So I was a little bit scared. So I was like, I put the weights down and just switched to body weight stuff. So and I was a gymnast when I was like 6 years old, so a lot of body weight calisthenics you could get very very strong with. And as well, when I was in the Marine Corps, most stuff we did was body weight stuff. We weren't really in the gym lifting. We did mostly body weight, like push ups, burpees. They were making us to be what's the word? High performing. You know, so you had strength and stamina. Okay, calisthenics, yes. Tuna is a good source of protein. Absolutely, yeah. Tuna is amazing. Now, if you have a little bit of problems with I mean, I heard this thing like, oh yeah, with too much tuna you can get mercury poisoning. I ate tuna for like 6 months straight before. Okay, I didn't get nothing. But if that's a problem for you, you can switch to sardines. Sardines are another good source. Okay. How did you get into the Marines at only 5'4"? Because there's people shorter than me in the Marines. You don't have to be really tall to join the Marine Corps. It's only you only have to be super tall if you're trying to be on the silent drill team. That's like where they move the rifles in like formation and stuff, and like they don't talk at all. There's like a high limit for the silent drill team, but everything else is just normal. Okay, I'm a booty warrior. What are you, a butt pirate? You hunting for the booty? That's funny. They made a video game like that. It's called Assassin's Creed Black Flag. There's booty hunting. That's funny, man. But yeah, I'll be talking with y'all. You guys are hilarious. Thank you, Sean. hmm But yeah, that's what my channel is about, guys. This is my personality. And if you want to learn how to like build an anime physique at home, I'm a great example how you can do it all at home. You don't need a gym membership. Okay, you just need discipline and consistency. Okay, y'all can check out my playlist if you want to learn how to get big arms, shoulders, abs. You can do it all at home. You don't need to really need equipment. You just need to be consistent and eat healthy. And eating healthy really isn't hard. Okay, it's like steak, salmon, eggs, rice, uh, beef, all the stuff I just listed. Talking about like kebab, all types of cool stuff. Shrimp, tilapia, tuna. I was a really big fan of tuna and rice. I have tuna and rice almost every day because you get a lot of protein and it's really cheap. Like you could get packets of tuna, like maybe 7, 8 packets from like an Aldi store. And it's like maybe I think like six, I think $6 or $7. And you get like 150 grams of protein. It's nuts. How do you work your abs? Oh, oh, if you subscribe to my channel and go on my playlist, I have plenty of ab workouts there. My favorite is like doing like Russian twists with V ups, and then I'm almost done eating. Now I'll show you all some cool ab exercises we can do if you want to build some abs. Planks are very slept upon, especially if you're trying to build your obliques. Side planks are great. Another one is doing vacuums. So some of y'all, if your like stomach is like if it's like walking around like this normally, I recommend do like vacuums. Vacuums is where you blow all your air out and then suck in your belly button to your like basically your back and then hold it. So you go like okay. I gotta do like 10 to 13 seconds. So doing that 3 to 4 times a day, okay, that'll make your stomach naturally not protrude. So that way, it'll work your, I think it's called the traverse muscle on the inside. Okay, so that way you're walking around, you're looking like, pretty thin. You're not like walking around. Even, and I'm eating food as we talk. I've been eating like this whole life. Okay, so doing vacuums are very good. Planks are very good. Side planks are very good for your V shape right here. It's phenomenal. It's very very good. Planks are slept upon, in my opinion. Um, I learned we did a lot of planks in the Marine Corps. Actually, it was we they loved making this plank, man. I don't know if it's just a Marine Corps thing, but dude, planks were really really big in the Marine Corps. Safe catch tuna is only kind of eat. Cool. How many push-ups can you do? How much can you bench? Push-ups I could do good amount, like probably over 100 easy. Um, Benching wise, the most, like, I don't really bench press anymore because, like I said, after I fell and hurt my shoulder, I think the most I ever did bench was like 225, like 10, 12 times. That's about it, you know. But I want to learn like more cool stuff, like finish learning how to planche, uh doing stuff like that. It's, I think is more cooler, like doing skills like that. I'll show it on a second, like 'cause, let me finish eating. I've been talking to y'all and doing this at the same time. I need to finish my food, and I've been talking to y'all. Okay, do you do half rep prison style push-ups? I haven't really, no. uh I mostly do push-ups with my elbows in, right, and I do like a little bit of lean forward, and I superset all my workouts. But yeah, I think like doing push-ups elbows in builds a lot of your chest this way, and when you lean forward, it does shoulders and triceps at the same time. So like I do a little bit of push-ups leaning forward, and my elbows in, so that does your chest, your triceps, and your shoulders at the same time. Like I'm a big fan of doing like elbows in push-ups versus wide push-ups. Wide push-ups are great. Don't get me wrong. If you're trying to like build this part of your chest, right? Wide push-ups are fantastic. But me personally, that's just me. I like doing elbows in push-ups. That's where your elbows are in this way. Okay. Which muscle group do you think is your best? Um, hmm, hmm. I think probably my shoulders. My shoulders are pretty good, and I got more traps than Indiana Jones, baby. But honestly, I think it's shoulders and calves. My calves are pretty big. Doing jump rope is fantastic for your calves. It's one of the best things out there. Yeah. So I need to start jump roping again. I haven't done that in quite some time. I think it's been like a couple months. But yeah, jump rope is phenomenal. Like I said, fight training, if you're trying to get in like a good physique, fight training is like some of the best conditioning and physique stuff you could do. Okay. I forward the triceps. Triceps, yeah, triceps are pretty awesome. Because triceps make up 70% of your arm. But also a lot of people slack is your shoulders. Shoulders are also part of your arm too. It is really a big deal. If and shoulders used to be like my smallest body part. It wasn't until I started like supersetting where everything grew really fast. Supersetting just, it puts way more time under tension for your muscles, especially body weight stuff. Sometimes it's hard to grow doing body weight exercise, but as soon as I started supersetting, everything just like started blowing up fast. Do you eat oatmeal? I do actually. Yeah. Here's the kind of oatmeal I have. This is right here. I get like this little Quaker Oats one. I get like this one, walnut, the raisin walnut, instant oatmeal. This is like some of the oatmeals I like. To be honest with y'all, though, I don't really cook my oatmeal. I just put it in the in a bowl and put water and just eat it. Because it tastes sweet that way. How old are you? I'm 35. You guessed right. Yeah, you guessed right. Where is the bad word? I don't understand what that means. I need to work on my abs and pump out my chest more. Yeah, everybody does, brother. Yeah, everybody should be working out abs every day, honestly. Especially it'll help fix a lot of your lower back problems. If you ever have lower back or your posture you have posture problems just walking around, definitely work out core every day. In the Marine Corps, they're having us work out core every day. In gymnastics, we work out core every day. It's because it's so important. Because a lot of people don't know. My bad. Those of y'all who are gonna increase your physique as y'all get bigger and stronger. Okay, especially when y'all. Here, I gotta fix this right. There you go. Okay, as y'all. Never mind. Try to fix this. As y'all get bigger and stronger, right? You're also gonna have to have. Man, this is not working out well. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I think that was good. Okay, as y'all get bigger and stronger. No. Ugh, we're gonna move over here. We're gonna be moving back to over here this way. Back to the tripod. It's my living room. Also, if y'all did subscribe, please let me know. Because I'll owe you all 5 push-ups for every new subscriber. Okay. What's your height? I'm 5'4". Okay, let me see. I accidentally gave my wife a glue stick instead of lipstick. She has spoken to me. That is probably the funniest joke y'all have told me this stream. Thank you for the comedy. Okay. So yes, as y'all get bigger and stronger, okay, it's like your frame gets big too. Okay, you're also gonna need the core strength to be able to stabilize. Okay, especially if you're all gonna do like weightlifting with legs. All right, all your core is all your stability. So as your body gets bigger and wider and just more muscular, or more size than a bigger frame, you also need to have core to stabilize. So you have more injury prevention. Very important. Okay. Weight, not height. On 150 pounds. Okay. My wife thinks I don't respect her privacy. At least that's what she says in her diary. That's funny. Thank you for. Coach, I had a Navajo priest come bless my farm. They have a lot of paranormal activity going on. Damn. That's interesting. Hopefully, it's like good paranormal activity. My night's going great, broadboard. How are you? Okay. I don't want to fall. Doesn't push-ups work your core as well? Yes, it does. It's just not as much. I mean, it's like stability, but it's not like doing ab stuff. Here, I'm gonna show y'all some cool core workouts. You gotta move this real quick. Cool. All right. So, those of y'all who are new and haven't been subscribed too long. Okay. Some of my favorite core workouts I'm gonna go over with y'all. All right. One of my favorite ones is Russian twists. You basically have your knees up, okay, and you go back and forth. Okay. Now you gotta make sure your legs are up off the ground. Don't just move your arms. Okay. I am moving my arms left and right, but it's not really twisting. So it's better to like hold something and then actually physically twist. Okay. When you do twists, uh, it will hit your obliques up very, very well. That's why I'm a big fan of Russian twist. So if you hold like maybe something a little bit heavy like a dumbbell or medicine ball or anything like kind of circular and just literally go back and forth, that's gonna do a lot of oblique and core exercises. Um, Another one of my favorites I've already mentioned to y'all before, or those are all who knew, is supersetting ab workouts. Like one of my favorite supersets I love doing is you do like 15 V-ups. A V-ups looks like this. Is basically you lift your leg up and you touch. One, two, three. Okay. After you do 15 of those, you immediately pop up and do 15 Russian twists. So one, two, and then the final exercise is chinnies, or they're called bicycle kicks to some people. Okay. And basically, your legs are going to go back and forth, and your elbow is going to touch your knee. So one, two, three. So all that, so it goes 15, 15, 20, right? That equals 1 round. So you do those 3 exercises without rest. Afterwards, you can rest about 30 seconds. So after like 15 V ups, so 15 of these, then 15 Russian twists each side, and then 20 bicycle kicks or chinnies, however you call them. One, two, three. All right. So 15, 15, 20. You do about 3 to 5 rounds. Okay. Then you're definitely going to feel your abs. That's one of my favorite things. Now, if you're new in your fitness journey, you're still working to build your core, you're maybe not strong enough yet everybody's been there before, where sometimes people can't even do Russian twists because just holding your legs up sometimes and just moving back and forth takes a little bit of balance and stability. Some people may not have that yet because they're new in their fitness journey. That's okay. There's a lot of different alternatives you can do. Okay, like one example is I got taught before, whenever you do like any kind of sit-up exercises, it's very important to have your chin touch close to your chest, right? You have more ab activation than your head this way. You can actually see like when you have your head right here versus your chin down, you activate more of your abs. So let's say you're doing crunches, like that. You want to have your head up. Or if you're doing like flutter kicks, you just have your head up and then you move your legs up and down. Okay, when your chin is down toward your chest, activates your abs. I'm already feeling it right now. Okay, so having your chin down activates your core more, and then that makes all the other exercises a lot more effective. And you feel it too, because there's been times I've been like kind of lazy. I'll just be like this, and then I just put my chin down. Oh my god, I feel it way more already. Just having the chin down, so that activates more core that way. Okay, all right. So hopefully that there's a couple of my favorite core exercises. I don't know. They've gone missing with their trace. Wait, love you, coach, and everybody. Cool. You too. Do you even live, bro? Your name's McLovin. Where's your fake ID, McLovin? Doesn't even a single one have a geotag? What does that mean? What? Who's gone missing? What are y'all talking about? Cool. Animals. Sorry, this is off topic, coach. I'm just really concerned. What are you talking about? A lot of my farm animals have been missing. Oh, you should call the police. Who are you, sir? I'm Coach C, and I'm here to say hello, be nice and kind. Oh shoot, I gotta put the phone back on the charger. It's about to die. It's at 2%. All right. Hopefully I can fix it like here. That way. I hope this way will fix it so it doesn't fall anymore. But yeah, hopefully y'all's weekend has been going well. I had a pretty fun weekend. Tell me what y'all did. A couple y'all said y'all been skateboarded. A couple y'all said I've had a Navajo priest bless your farm. I'm from Ukraine. No, you're not. That's not how you spell Ukraine. I'm half Ukrainian. My mother's from Ukraine, actually. Do you do any medication or breath work? Uh no. Meditation. I read that wrong. Do you do any medication? Meditation. I need to start honestly. I did a lot of research actually. This is a very good thing you brought up. Like doing a lot of breath work is like while you're grounding outside where you have your feet, like touching the ground is very good for. I think it's like for your chi. Okay, so I need to start doing that. It's very good experience to do while calm yourself because when I was in part of like Andrew Tate's school, they say you get your two energies. One is from the planet, your yin and yang, and the other one's from God. So like when you're outside and you have your feet touch the ground, and you're doing grounding, you get the energy from the earth, which is normal and very good. It helps energize you. Also helps lower your cortisol levels. So grounding is very, very good for you. And then from doing breath exercises and prayer. Okay. So I need to start doing more breath exercises. Um, I think it's called like qigong, like breath exercises. So thank you for reminding me. I'm from Russia. Oh, cool. I'm from Belarus. Nice. No cap. I believe you, Louis.
Trying to subscribe, but everything is in Chinese. Don't know how to get it back to in English. How in the world did you change everything to Chinese? Now that's interesting. Ukraine. Okay. No, my animals are not tagged. Is that like it's not a big farm, but I am isolated. I have to travel around 10 miles to go to a gas station. Thanks, Space Cowboy. You really are in space. Are you Christian? Yes. Awesome. But yeah, I hope you find your animals, man. That's pretty crazy that you're having some of them go missing and stuff. I hope you find them quick, my friend. Yo, do you do steroids? Just wondering. No, I'll never do steroids. People in prison don't do steroids either. And they come out huge and jacked. You don't need steroids. You just need high protein. Just uh, chicken, salmon, steak, tuna. Big fan of tuna. Sardines, pasta, eggs. I was eating eggs and rice earlier. Because of freaking Chipotle, man. Terrible. You know. So yeah, first off, I want to say I appreciate each and every one of y'all who is subscribed. If y'all did subscribe, drop in the chat that y'all did subscribe because I do push-ups. I'll knock them out right now if you are a new subscriber. Okay. And yeah, I work out at the minute. I only have a six pack. That's great. You have a six pack. What's wrong with that? Daniel Radcliffe was Harry Potter. I was actually getting some clips about Daniel Radcliffe recently where he was like doing like a one-man show. Like he like has audience come watch him and he like makes the audiences help perform and be part of the show. It's really cool. He's a really like nice dude from the clips I've seen. Before you built all that muscle, did you start out skinny or overweight? Yes, I was actually very, very skinny. And then after was in my car accident, I lost all my muscle. I had broken ribs, I had a punctured lung, I was on crutches. So I was worse than skinny. I was injured and hurt. I couldn't work out for 3 years after my car accident. Literally, I was just in pain. Couldn't sleep for 2 years without pain. Man, it sucked. So I definitely don't be dumb like me. Don't drive fast in the rain. But yeah, and then like I said, when there was times like there was like a couple years I just was really into video games. I just drink a lot of soda and was became kind of chunky and fat. Didn't work out and stuff. So I'm gonna try to get a pack. Nice. I hope you could do it. You could do it, Roger. I believe in you. Okay. Yeah, I'm also curious about this. Were you skinny or overweight? Well, I used like in middle school, high school, I was very, very skinny. I weighed like 110, maybe like 105. I got put on the wrestling team in high school, and then coach was brutal. I had to drink like 5-10 pounds of water just to get close to weight because uh, the lightest wrestling weight was like 125 pounds, and I weighed like 105. So it was man, I had to walk around. It was terrible. It wasn't that fun. Okay, mix of Harry Potter and Wolverine. Cool. Any tips on how to get an eight pack? Doing a lot of doing a lot of what's the word? Leg lifts is very good. Okay, lower your body fat pretty low. That's what I would recommend. You owe me 5 push-ups. Loud, you subscribed like Loud, you subscribed like 50 times already. Okay. Is it better for you now? I spelled it right now. Ukraine. Yes. Well, I mean, I'm half Ukrainian. So I speak Russian though, but I don't, damn, you could have been a horse jockey. Ha! That's funny. Like, especially when the movie Seabiscuit came out, I I thought about that. But yeah, you're right. I could have been. But I never thought of that as a career. To be honest, in middle school, high school, I didn't think of that. You're very right, though. It was pretty funny. 9 p.m. soap opera Kayama Kuira premieres Monday. Hello, how you doing, Kamalar? 9 soap operas. I don't think I've watched any soap operas. I usually late at night I was watching Adult Swim. Adult Swim was awesome. Like I don't know who many of y'all like if y'all ever watched Toonami. Toonami and like Adult Swim had all the badass anime, man. They had like Yu Yu Hakusho. They had Inuyasha. They had all the badass anime and stuff. Cartoon Network put us on like so many good shows. even like shows like Samurai Jack and stuff. I think were cool. To be real with y'all, those like some of my favorite shows out there. Cartoon Network. Even like Kids Next Door. Like I was very happy I had television because there are so many cool shows out there. Not just Dragon Ball Z, but all the other fun other shows. And there were like some creepy ones, like Courage the Cowardly Dog. It's weird, man. Yeah, I had to have a Navajo priest draw a line from my farm, keep all that paranormal activity stuff. You sound like you're Courage the Cowardly Dog right now. You have all this paranormal stuff happen on your farm. You're gonna have to ask the computer like he does, like, hey, what I do? This that totally reminds me of Courage the Cowardly Dog, all the paranormal activity stuff. Flex, please. What do you want me to flex? Short boy. I know I'm short. German George. What's up, man? Supply chain virus. What is that? Sorry, coach. Don't mean to be off topic. It's fine. But you might have to change your name, spouse, Space Cowboy, to Courage the Cowardly Dog with the paranormal activity stuff you have at your farm. What's up, Rachel? How are you? Yeah, there you go. Flex. Biceps, baby. You're welcome. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. That's why I love talking to y'all. Y'all are hilarious. Tell me what y'all did over the weekend. Only like two of y'all did. Two of y'all only told me what y'all did. One of y'all said you went skateboarding. One of y'all said you had a Navajo person do some creepy stuff uh, with the magic. Another one of y'all said you like bought a weight vest. So did y'all do anything fun over the weekend? Did y'all go clubbing? Did y'all like watch a new anime? Do you fast? Not so yes and no. Some days yes, some days no. But it's not intentional. It's just like if I wake up and I gotta quickly do things. When I worked at a dealership, I did uh normally just because like we would get so busy, we wouldn't be able to eat till like 3 p.m., 4 p.m. So I would wake up and just literally drink black coffee and then just be for the next like 8 hours, 9 hours, just be so busy. Okay. But I've heard nothing but very good things about intermittent fasting. To be real, you should just do the things that you like doing, and that way you'll have more of a chance to stick with it. Okay. Like, to be honest with you guys, like, you could have cheat days every week if you want. But what's really important was going to set everything aside, not just diet as your training. You have to do daily exercise, whether it's jump rope's fantastic for, shoulders and core. Uh, whether it's incline walking, whether it's swimming, whether it's body weight exercise at home, you don't need a gym membership to get in the physique you want to be. You just have to be consistent. I guarantee if all y'all in here work out 6 days a week, 5 days a week for the next 54 weeks, the remainder of the year, or however many weeks there are in a year, is it 56? 56 weeks in a year? The consistency, because it's called the compound effect, is going to literally change your lives. Because a lot of times people don't know when you just work out daily, one, your metabolism increases like crazy. So you're just going to get better, efficient at burning calories. Two, it's going to make your testosterone higher. So it's going to be easier to gain muscle mass. Three, you're also going to get more hungry, and more delicious foods, like high protein foods, keep you full longer. Like salmon, steak, chicken, beef, eggs, just to name a few. High protein foods keep you longer. And then in the meantime, if you're like snacking, like stuff like jerky, berries, honey's delicious. Actually, I learned a lot about honey at the special force classes. They taught us like it's a clean sugar, like something that's clean that you can have every day. Till the garden today. Cool, nice. Hello, what's up, Jose? Thank you. Argentina, nice, bro. Didn't Argentina win the last World Cup? Was it Argentina? Just work. I'm looking forward next weekend. I'll be off to the lake. Nice. Go have some fun at the lake. Coach, do you have any advice on how to improve my gut health? Uh shoot, I did before. I just can't think of the stuff right now. Um yeah. I'll have to get back to you on that. I did somewhere I wrote down stuff on a piece of paper actually to ways to improve gut health, but I can't remember it for the life of me right now. I'm probably getting a little tired. Okay. Do you watch the other marine YouTuber fitness guy? I think his name is Dennis. He's always counting out loud 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I never heard of him. Um, I think there's a lot of YouTubers out there, but I'll be honest. I think there's millions of YouTubers, and I don't know them all. To be real with you, but no, I never heard of a Dennis. I'm not famous yet either, so. But I mean, if he's spreading positivity and doing good, all the power to him. Yes, I'm from Argentina, bro. Cool, cool, nice. Wow, looking fantastic. All right, thank you, tampon. I mean, tama pot. What? Okay, I can't even pronounce that. Tama pot am pot. Man, that's a lot of tama pots. Okay. Hi, how are you? I'm doing great, Redline. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Redline reminds me of the car days. Car's cool. Okay. People have called me tampon my whole. I'm not even trying to. I was just trying to read your name. Your name is Tamapot. 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 That's such a difficult name to pronounce. I wasn't even trying to make funny. I was just trying to read. I was like, wait a minute, I read that wrong. Tamapo. Okay, thank you. Are you on trend? No. I'm on eggs. Okay. I'm on rice. Okay. I'm on Pikachu bowls, tuna, steak, salmon. That's it. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Tamapot. Hope you're having a great day. Like, if you need fitness advice, let me know. Also, if you need to know like what workouts you could do at home, please subscribe to my channel and my playlist. I have like stuff you could do for arms, um, legs, shoulders. I have a Never Gymless series on my channel too. I'm gonna categorize it tonight. I forgot to do that last night. It's basically like a day like 1 through 32, like y'all could do just to do at home. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner, if you're expert, because I have exercises to do there. Even if you're new on your fitness journey, you may not have strength or there's certain exercise you cannot do because of maybe because you're a beginner, there's other alternatives, things you can do to still get your physique that you want. Okay. Like and subscribe, guys. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. I literally thought your name was Tampon. I'm sorry. I was just reading it wrong. So, but yeah, do you think Argentina's going to win the World Cup again? That would be cool if they win like twice in a row, man. I think what? Messi's on the Argentina team, right? I'm pretty sure. I think they beat who was it Argentina beat last time? Was it France or man, I forgot. Excuse me. I'm getting a little tired. I'm gonna have to end the stream soon, like probably 2 minutes, 3 minutes. What you only work out at home? You don't egg raise your cholesterol and don't egg raise okay. Tampon, I'm sorry, but no. I've eaten eggs, I think, every single day for over 20 damn years. I don't have cholesterol problems. No, you got to stop feeding into the bad stuff. Most of the stuff online, honestly, is to keep people from eating healthy foods on purpose. Okay. Having high cholesterol actually isn't bad. Google it. Literally, Google it. See why high cholesterol isn't bad. Okay. New France is winning this year. Cool. Yeah, thank you. And yes, most of my physique after my car accident I built up at home. Yeah, I appreciate. Yeah, thank you too, sweet teens. Hope you're having a good day. I'm just worried about Space Cowboy, man. With all the paranormal activity, literally, if you have a dog, he's probably feels like Courage right now. Courage the Cowardly Dog with all the paranormal stuff. Literally, when you said that, I'm like thinking of like Muriel and Eustace. But yeah, guys, I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Yeah, please check out the playlist. I have like workouts for different things you could do if you need to uh if you need also the videos too, like like how to lose fat. I have plenty of options, like things you can eat for healthy, substitute things you can eat. If you have cravings, like sweet cravings. Eventually, even my friend and him and his wife, they bought like a Ninja Creamy, and they're like making like protein ice cream. So apparently that's like really delicious. I want to invest in one of those, like getting like a protein ice cream maker. I think that would be pretty cool. Okay. But yeah, thank you everybody who likes and subscribe. You know, I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. I need to get a little rest. Excuse me. I ran out of coffee. I need to buy some coffee for tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna do another stream tomorrow. 100%. Wait, let me see. You look like my dead friend. Well, that means he looks great. He must be a very handsome devil. Good night, champ. Yeah, hope y'all. He's a handsome devil. I'll tell you that. But yeah, hope y'all have a great day. Today's Sunday. Okay, so make sure all y'all drink water. Right, drink water. Eat clean. You know, what coffee brand do you recommend? To be honest, I can't recommend any, man. I'm still trying to find a good coffee brand myself. I was gonna ask y'all if y'all need to get a coffee brand. Uh, because I've tried some other ones. I'm not having like good luck. Like, nothing I would recommend so far. I mean, I used to drink Nescafe for a while, but I just don't even feel energized from them anymore. And I don't think it's because I built up my caffeine tolerance. It's just I don't know. I just it's not working for me. So I was gonna if y'all have any good coffee recommendation or some brands, please put it in the chat. I'll definitely try them. I like learning from other people for sure. When some guys take TRT, say they are natural, it makes them vulnerable to get in any relation. What? Yeah, but you don't need TRT. You just need to start working out 27 times a month. Okay, you need to eat high protein, and that's basically it. You know, I think like steroids are a cope for people's laziness, and they want to find the easy way instead of working out 3 days on, 1 day off. You know, like that's just the name of the game. In the Marine Corps, like I was in pretty good shape. I was in better shape than I am now. I was jacked and even more ripped. I wasn't on steroids. I just worked out like twice a day at least, 2 to 3 times a day. I'd do running in the morning, swimming during lunch, and strength training in the evening time. People in prison, they're not on TRT. And how come those guys look jacked? It's because they're not lazy. They have nothing to do. They work out. But you're not natural. I can, yeah. I'm 100% natural. You know, eggs and rice. You know, unfortunately, Negatron. If I give you my blood work, it's still not gonna be your tell you my blood work, which will be clean, is still not gonna help you start working out 27 times a month. You know, so unfortunately, the reason you don't have the physique you want is you're lazy. You got to start working out. Work out every single day. If you don't need steroids. You just need to quit being lazy and work out and eat clean. You know, you could. People in prison are natural. You know, I'm natural. The reason why you're not in the physique you want is because you're lazy. You don't work out every single day. You know, once you stop being lazy and stop coping, because when my blood work being clean, it's still not gonna. My blood work will literally say, "How come you're still lazy and not working out, my friend?" So y'all gotta stop being lazy. You know, everybody here can do it. Everybody in here, like I said, working out should be like eating breakfast for y'all. What's your height, bro? 5'4". I look a little bigger than you. You probably are. I'm 5'4", man. What's your testosterone level on the blood work test? I'd have to see. Why is Unk delayed? 5'4", 220? Dang, Juan, you're huge, bro. I'm not 220. I'm 150. Can you talk in Hindi? I'm from India. No, I don't know Hindi. Negatron is a troll. It's cool, man. I know. It's funny. Negatron. Alright, guys, I'm gonna be ending the stream. Thank you for everyone who was here watching. I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Make sure you eat your protein, drink your water. Space, you're gonna need to get some other, like, I don't know what to help you with your crazy stuff going on. Okay, I was wondering because you look like me, pal. Take care. You too. You have a good day, my friend. Sir, I am poor. How to gain weight? I have no money. Uh, you're gonna have to buy some cheap alternative protein sources like tuna. Tuna is very cheap and affordable. Tuna, eggs, and rice. Literally, those some and chicken. Like chicken thighs, in my opinion, have more flavor than chicken breasts. Okay. Do you speak English? Please, for my understanding. Yeah. Yes, alien. Space. You have an alien in the chat. You ask him what's going on. What's going on with everything? Okay. But all right, guys, I gotta sign off. Y'all have been great. I love y'all. Hope y'all have a fantastic day. Until tomorrow, we're gonna have another fun stream. Tomorrow, probably. I know I didn't get to do the campfire today. I just got a little bit tired. Okay. I also need to have my. I have subscribed. You are awesome. All right, man. I owe you push-ups. All right, cool. Here, let me quit. Yeah, if y'all subscribed, I owe you push-ups real quick. I'm gonna knock them out for the new subscriber. Gotcha. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for the sub. 5. Cool. So thank you guys. Thank you for the new sub. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. All right, cool. I got you, Lord. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for the sub. 5. Cool. All right. All right, guys. I'll talk to y'all soon. Hope y'all have a fantastic day. See y'all tomorrow.